Hey everybody, it's Reckless. So after doing hard mode on Crota, I figured there'd be maybe a little something that would help you guys out while doing this raid. As for the entire raid itself, it's definitely a challenge. But I'm going to show you my gear set for the actual Crota Fight. Now, I guess you could keep it this way for the rest of the entire actual raid if you want, but for the actual Crota Fight, which is after the Death Singer, I'm going to show you what I like to keep. So, during the raid, I actually got the Abyss Defiant. It's not fully upgraded, but I will get there. Then you have Black Hammer, and you also have Yellowhorn. Now, before we even get into the weapons, let me get into my actual subclass. Now, when you're doing this, you're going to want Lifesteal along with Embrace the Void. All the other perks that you have, pretty much you're going to want on your own. It's nothing really too big. However, when it comes to actually killing the Sword Bearer, he's not going to stay still. So, you're probably going to want Axiom Bolt to actually track the Sword Bearer down. Your jump is however you want. I am usually prefer blank. I was actually just doing the Volta Glass on hard mode, again just to do it. So I switched to Focus Burst for my jump, but usually for Crota Zen hard mode, I usually use blink. I use Shatter for my Nova Bomb. And again, I use Lifesteal. Now, the way Lifesteal and Energy Drain works with Embrace the Void, a lot of people still get confused with how Embrace the Void actually works with Energy Drain. Now, let's read all these. Energy Drain, a powerful melee attack which drains energy from enemies and uses it to reduce the cooldown of your grenade. Lifesteal, killing an enemy with Energy Drain immediately restores a significant portion of your health. Embrace the Void, damaging enemies with Nova Bomb or any grenade triggers the Energy Drain effect. Now, with Embrace the Void, when it says triggers the Energy Drain effect, that means it triggers this, which says Energy Drain, a powerful melee attack which drains energy from enemies and uses it to reduce the cooldown of your grenade. What it does not do is give you Lifesteal, so you cannot throw a grenade and expect to get your life back from Lifesteal. That's not how it works. Embrace the Void does the Energy Drain effect. When you melee, you get Lifesteal, which is killing an enemy with Energy Drain immediately restores a significant portion of your health. Now, it actually took a while for a lot of people to figure this out, but this is how it works. Now, as for your stats, you can use whatever you want. Preferably, I use Arcane Force with Divine Order. That way my armor and recovery is, decent enough, but I still have agility. I use Annihilate because I have Shatter, and I like my Nova Bomb and Grenades Explosion a lot bigger. I guess I could use Angry Magic, but Angry Magic doesn't really work that well with Shatter. I could use the Hunger, but it doesn't really help out as much as Annihilate does. But like I said, Embrace the Void, Energy Drain, and Lifesteal. Now, before you actually just run out and try to killing something, make sure you damage the enemy you're gonna melee. That way you get your full health back. It's definitely needed. Oh, sorry about that. I had to sneeze real quick. Now, for weapons, I went with the Abyss Defiant. Now, if you're doing it for the first time, as you can see, I just have one more upgrade to do in order for this to be fully upgraded. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, you're not going to have the Abyss Defiant. Abyss Defiant is a raid, in fact, a raid weapon. I also got the Light of the Abyss while doing this raid. But the Abyss Defiant is definitely something you want. or any weapon that has the Hive Disruptor. Now, what pisses me off, and a lot of people off, is they took the Hive Disruptor off Black Hammer. It's because they don't want people sniping from a distance while having the Hive Disruptor on. At least not anytime soon, which I think is extremely stupid, but smart at the same time. Now, your Black Hammer, if you decide to do the raid the right way, and you're actually killing the boomers, the Black Hammer is probably your best bet. Or the Light of the Abyss. Either one of those is fine. As long as you have the Hive Disruptor active, you should be good. Now, here is the kicker to this. If you have Black Hammer for your special weapons, you're going to want Yellowhorn or the... I'm sorry. You're going to want Yellowhorn or whatever the rocket launcher is from the Crota's End raid that has the Hive Disruptor. Again, this is the Hive Disruptor, which increased damage to Hive Majors. It works on any Hive Major, but it also works on Crota. So it's obviously good. Now, if you use the raid... if you use the raid rocket launcher, we'll say, for shits and giggles, we'll say the Unfriendly Giant is the raid rocket launcher. You're going to switch this to Icebreaker. Or you can keep Black Hammer. One of the two. I would not use anything other besides Icebreaker. Whoops. Or Black Hammer. But preferably, I would use those two. As you can see, I am a level 32. My stats have Intellect up high. I have Discipline following it. And then I have Strength. Only Strength I'm getting is from the Obsidian Mind. I don't plan on meleeing a lot. And I don't really melee a lot unless I'm in the Crucible. And even then, I'll just switch to this one. And my grenades will be up, followed by Intellect. And then Strength, but primarily when I do play, I use this gear set. So that is what I suggest you guys use for Crota's End on hard mode. This is Reckless, and I'll do another video about my Sunsinger, my Titan, Striker, and Defender. But again, this is all on you and how you prefer to play, but given the fact that there is extremely limited amounts of healing in hard mode for the actual Crota Fight, I would suggest you actually use this. So, I'm Reckless. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.